Welcome back to another monthly love reading. Today we are going to understand how your month is going up until now, the month of December, when it comes to your situationship, your relationship, an ex, a crush, and also how the remaining month would look like. What are your person's current thoughts, energies, and feelings, and what is the guidance that we can receive for you. So, I would like you to choose from these two crystals. One is a really beautiful rose quartz crystal, light pink. You can close your eyes and see which crystal is attracting you the most. These cards have been taken out after shuffling before the video started filming. And this is the second crystal. So close your eyes, imagine your person, their name, their face, their voice, and which crystal is attracting you the most. This is going to be pile number 1 and this is going to be pile number 2. If you chose pile number 1 and the pink rose quartz crystal, then this is going to be your reading. So let's go. So here I can see that there have been certain disagreements between you and your person. This could be from your side, this could be from their side, and this could either be a situationship or a relationship. I'm not getting a crush from this. I'm not getting an ex from this. It's something that is going on right now, and there is contact, there is communication. Because of this disagreement, there has been some sort of damage and resentment that has come up in this connection. And someone, either you or this person, is trying to take a step back, take a break, or end this connection altogether. So there's absence being created by one person, and that is because they need this detachment right now to come back to their senses, to come back to stability. They are feeling very upset. Whoever's energy I'm picking up is very upset, very deeply disturbed in a way that only space can now provide them sanity. They're feeling insane because of all this disturbance and this chaos. They feel like there's too much disturbance in the environment, in the connection, and they need fresh air, they need space, they need a break, they need distance between you and them. So someone is creating absence here. Now we don't know if this is ghosting or this is with clear communication that the absence has been created. But this person really needs detachment right now to come back to their senses and clear their head. And that's completely understandable. But I hope this has been done through clear communication and not through by ignoring and ghosting, because that's not the right way to take space. But sometimes people are really overwhelmed and they don't even have another 5 minutes to communicate that to the person, because they know it's not going to end there. It's going to go up to another conversation or confrontation of why this, that. So a lot of people feel silently stepping back is the way. So we'll understand that later, if they stepped back silently, what are their intentions, and once they clear their head, what are they planning to do. But the thing is, I see reunion here. So I feel because of this disagreement, there's so much resentment that has piled up between you and your person. Before it reaches a stage that really damages this connection, they thought it's the perfect time to step back and not be in communication for a while, because when there's space, it brings in clarity. It brings in clarity to understand who was wrong where, what could have been said that would have been too much, what was said that was probably too much, and any kind of words or actions they could have taken back, right? Till you are in that environment of chaos and disagreements and facing each other, there's hardly any clarity that comes to the head. Some people like to take a walk when there are disagreements, but if it reaches a stage where you're forced to take a decision to create distance, it's something big. So there's something big that has taken place, some big disagreements, something non-negotiable, something either you or they can't compromise on, something which is not acceptable in this relationship. We'll try to understand what that is. But I see reunion here. So this phase that you guys are going through, after this detachment, this absence, this break, I feel both of you are going to come together, and wherever you disagree, you're going to disagree with respect, and wherever you can compromise, whatever your limits are, that is going to be discussed like two mature people. But right now, that mature energy is not coming from this connection. And the most mature decision that could have been taken was this space. So this space is good. I don't want you to see it in a bad way. That's your first guidance. If you were looking for answers, why they needed a break, they don't love me anymore. No, there's reunion here, right? There's reunion here. Someone wanting to take a break is seen in a very wrong way, because we feel that everyone is wired the same way. But everyone is not wired the same way. Taking a break does not mean you take it personally and feel they don't love you, or they like someone else, or they just want to end it, and breaks are never good. These are all misconceptions, which are true in a lot of cases, but that definition in a few cases does not apply to everyone. People are different. There are certain people who want to finish the argument there itself when the argument starts. There are some people who cannot take that. They need space, they need to clear their head, and then they can come to a conclusion regarding that argument. And the most important part and guidance here for you is to understand that people are different, and you need to understand how your partner is and what is their requirement when it comes to disturbances in a relationship. You cannot compare your partner to remaining people, other people that you know, and say that they might have had problems but they didn't take a break. This couple had a problem but they didn't take a break. Why do you need a break? That's because your person is not those people. Everyone is different, and you need to show that grace, because only when you show grace to your partner, to what is acceptable to them, they will show that grace to you. Relationships are always going to be a two-way street. You cannot force solutions. You cannot force timelines. You cannot force behaviors in a romantic connection. And that is your first guidance, because I'm getting this feeling that you are creating urgency, but this person is not someone who can make decisions under pressure or in urgency. They need distance to clear their head. And now I'm getting this feeling that they did communicate this with you. It's not a ghosting situation. But you're not being able to process because you're taking in a negative manner. That distance means it's over. And if you think that way, if you drown yourself in that negativity, your thoughts create your reality. It might create an end. But if you just be neutral around this and understand that this person I'm with is someone who needs space to make better decisions, and so I will give them that space. Why? Because you respect and love the person. There's no other reason required. If this person is someone who provides you the grace and does not force behaviors or solutions on you or urgency on you, you need to give them the same grace. So you would know better how they are with you. If they are that way with you, which is healthy, you need to show the same version to them. That's going to make a connection really successful. Let's get some clarification cards to understand what these disagreements have been about and what can we expect in the near future. Show me what these disagreements have been in this connection. There's hope in this connection. You both have hope. I'm getting energy of both of you from this. You definitely have hope because you were not the person who wanted a break, and now it's scaring you that they might want to end this, and that's why you have hope that they should not be ending this. And they have hope that they can fix this situation, but to fix that situation, they need to clear their head. If they don't clear their head, how will they come up with a decision or a solution? So you need to really, really give them this time and space, because this is not some small disagreement. This has blown up. And the least you can do is provide them space to come up with a better decision, to analyze the situation in a better manner. See, we have understanding, we have unappreciated, and we have mend the situation. So there's definitely been some kind of a situation where someone has taken someone for granted. I feel like this person or you guys do a lot for each other, and someone here kind of has a personality of not really being very vocal about their appreciation. And that does not mean this person does not feel it or is not grateful for it. Now, this could be your or their energy. Either you are expecting a lot that they are not being able to deliver in the ways that you want, but they are delivering, just the ways are different and it's not sitting well with you, and that's causing these disagreements. Or they feel they are not being appreciated for all that they're doing, and all you do is expect more and more and more and create urgency and not let them be the way they are. Someone feels here that the partner is trying to change them, trying to change their personality to fit their narrative better of how their partner should be. And that whole situation is wrong, because if you really are stuck on having a certain kind of partner, you should in the first place look for that kind of partner instead of choosing a different person who has a different personality and then trying to change them and mold them into what you want. That in itself is a form of abuse. Trying to change a person in which they feel they're being suffocated because they can't be themselves, or they have to walk around eggshells, or whatever they do is going to be criticized. So either you or them are feeling this way, and that's why this has blown up. And that's why it's clearly justifying this absence and detachment, because they can't be around this kind of energy. They can't be around constant criticism. They can't be around someone judging them all the time and wanting to change them. So there's a lot going on here. Their heart is very heavy. You guys need to understand each other more, especially the person here, whoever it is, you or them, that is trying to change the other person. You need to be more understanding of these general facts that I mentioned some time back, that people are different. You need to understand how different people process different things, how different people grieve, how different people handle situations, how different people handle chaos in a connection. And you need to have the grace to provide that to them, given they are also providing that to you. Love is always going to be a two-way street. So someone really needs to start understanding better in this connection. Someone is feeling really, really unappreciated, like they're just a trophy person, they're just a project that you're trying to change. But as I mentioned, there's hope. They hope things can get better. They hope this connection can, mend. And once this connection does mend, you guys do come to an understanding. They really want this reunion. Okay, they still love you, but there has to be some change here. To reach this reunion, there needs to be understanding. There needs to be compromise from both sides, mending, grace to each other, and then only this reunion can take place. Let's get some final clarification cards before we wrap up this reading to understand what are going to be their next actions and what are the timelines that we can look at for this reunion. We have 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? So this person is definitely analyzing everything, and they really need the space. They're analyzing a lot of things right now, and I won't lie to you, I won't sugarcoat. They are analyzing if it's worth it. They're analyzing the old moments, the memories, the times that you got along, the thought processes that match, the times that you have agreed on things, and what outweighs these disagreements. Is it worth saving this relationship? Can they really trust you? That if you're I feel like you're after them, chasing them instead of giving them the space. First of all, that's the first behavior you need to change. And this behavior is also making them question if they can trust you. If you say that, okay, I will not be doing this going ahead, we will have better communication, I'll try to keep my reactions in control, I'll try to, have control over my emotions and regulate myself. But is this person really going to do it? Are they capable of doing it? So I'm not going to lie, they are also, they're weighing everything, the good times and the bad times. And they have the right to do it. Every person has the right to do it. But if you truly want to save this connection, you truly feel like this is your person, and if you feel it's worth saving, instead of just saying it with your mouth, show them this behavior. You are the person who can help them in making this decision, because the change needs to come from you. So if you can show them you're not just saying it, but you believe in it and you can make those changes in your behaviors, in your emotions, in your reactions, it will help them in mending this connection and bringing that reunion. So your first step should be, if they're asking for space, you respect that your partner is asking for space and give them that space. Because if you cannot fulfill that one step, that first step, how can they trust you that you will be able to do anything else after this? This is a very strong guidance for you. If you want to manifest, we have the card of manifest here, and fix this connection. It starts from you. We have the first three clarification cards that we got back to back are all highly emotional, intuitive, confident, feminine energy. Your energy is really heavy in these cards because right now you are the person who's in this urgency. Emotionally, both are disturbed, but you are chasing. You don't have patience. There's a desperation in you, and that's why I'm picking up on this energy. Look at this. We have, and these are not just any normal cards. We have two cards which are from Major Arcana, which means huge transformations. And there's a Queen cards. We have Queen of Cups, we have the Empress, and we have the High Priestess. Right now you are in this energy. You definitely want them, you're sad, you're upset, you want, talking to them relieves you. Talking to them, hearing their voice, knowing they are talking to you, they're willing to talk to you, relieves you that, okay, this person, we are still together. The moment that break comes in, you panic. But what you need to do is you need to get out from this Queen of Cups energy that is like, I want just this person to have my cup, my heart, my emotions, and they are asking for a break. You're sad. You need to get out of this energy. If I tell you the solution for this thing to solve, for this reunion to come, is to get into your Empress energy and your High Priestess energy, will you do it? You need to be in this energy, not in this energy. Confident, relaxed, knowing that this is my connection and it's going to come back to me. And if it takes me sitting back, being confident, believing in myself, and knowing I can make the changes to adjust in this connection, and that's only if you want to. If you don't want to, no one is forcing you, then this connection is just not for you. But you cannot force changes on that person. You both need to find a middle ground, and if you want to do that out of love, because you have so much love for this person and they are doing the same for you, there's equal reciprocation, then you do it. You need to get out of the sad energy, and you are not recognizing right now how bold and confident a feminine energy can be. Chasing is not attractive. Desperation is not attractive. This is attractive. Someone who is sitting boldly in their energy, relaxed, seductive, knowing I can get what I want, knowing I deserve the best kind of connection and love, knowing someone that I love cannot stay away for too long from me. So this is your second guidance. You need to get out of that sad energy and be in this energy. They see this. They see that you can listen, that you can understand their requirement. They see you can give the space. They see in spite of giving the space, you are not desperate or waiting for them. You are sitting back, you're relaxed. You know what you want, you know what you're going to get. It's a turn on. Trust me, this is going to speed up your reunion, but this has to come naturally. You cannot act nonchalant. You need to take on a version that is nonchalant. Not in a bad way. But you cannot put your life on hold and chase after a person. Even if it was your mistake, let's say. Maybe it was both ways. Disagreements were not handled properly. Maybe it was their mistake, your mistake, or both combined. You still cannot put your life on hold. Come back to this energy. High Priestess. Trust your intuition, believe in yourself, work on yourself. Your desperation and your urges show that your self-concept is not great. You need to work on your self-concept. And that is going to speed up this process of reunion. Let's also lastly get some zodiac signs and some timelines for you to narrow down this reading. So we have Libra and the life path 2. This could be their zodiac sign or your zodiac sign. We have Leo and the life path 10. We have Virgo and the life path 10. So the month of January, which is next month, great. July and September are relevant for you. Something significant will happen during these months, any kind of movement or milestone, so keep these months in mind. We'll also get some numbers and try to see which dates or any number of weeks that can be relevant for you. So we have 4 and 7. This could have some significance together as 47, 74, or separately 4, 7, or 4 weeks again, which is January, or 7 weeks. So keep these dates in mind. So pile number 1, I really hope you resonated with the reading. If you did, please let me know in the comment section below at which point of this reading are you currently and what are you planning to do next. If you're looking for private energy guidance, all the details are in the video description. You can fill the Google form, submit your details, and you will receive your video within 5 to 10 business days. For more such monthly love readings and weekly in-depth English and Hindi readings, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that these readings can reach more people, especially those who are in need of these messages. I'll see you in the next weekly reading. Till then, bye. Welcome to your reading pile number 2. If you chose this crystal, this is going to be your reading, so let's go. So pile number 2, here I can see that there has been an involvement of a lot of people in your connection. Okay, let's start over there. There has been some involvement around 2 kinds of people. One of the people includes family and friends, and one kind of group includes gossip mongers. There's been a lot of gossip around your connection that has created a lot of confusion in your person's mind because they are not being able to understand what is true and what is not true. So you must be knowing better what kind of gossips are going around. But this gossip has reached the friends and family as well. And it's causing confusion in them because people are questioning them and their connection with you. And this person is now questioning this connection themselves. This gossip could have been around your past, or what kind of person you are, or how your past relationships have been. But there's something that has really, this person, because of all this confusion, their behavior towards you has changed. They have started speaking to you with much less enthusiasm because there's this unresolved thing going on in their mind, this over analysis about this connection. And for them, what their friends and family are telling them is that, you know, there's no smoke without fire. So even any kind of gossip must contain some kind of truth. Where is this starting from and why? There must be something to it, right? That's the words that are going into their ears. And that's not always true. And I feel like you know that these are just gossips. You know that you have worked hard on proving it to them that these are just gossips. You have been working hard at showing them this is not true. This is not true. You don't know why it's going around, and they should trust you, the living person they are in a connection with, instead of strangers. They can escape the gossip mongers, but once it reaches their friends and family, it's in the close circle. Close circle questioning them, which they know anyone does not have a right to question anyone's connection. It's a private thing. But how do you tell that to your friends and family? How do you stand up for someone, defend someone when you don't have the answers? They need to show that confidence to stand up in front of their friends and family. But if they are confused, how are they going to stand up for you? I feel like you have been sensing that they're not standing up for you, they're not defending you, because their energy with you also has changed. If they were sure, they trusted you, they stood up for you, you would see the same kind of energy they had before all this started. Wanting to be with you, around you, not ignoring you. You're sensing some kind of avoidance over here. And this person might be avoiding you just in hopes of receiving these answers and then coming back to you, stronger. But sometimes that distance you create for no reason can be the end of something. And they need to understand that. They need to step up. They need to really learn how to make their own decision, learn how to get their own clarity, and make a judgment choice whether they need to trust you. Then they have to do it completely. They can't do it half-ass trusting, where in front of your face they're telling you, yes, I trust you, why do you keep asking me again and again, and get irritated but not really stand up for you behind your back. Or just say to your face that, I have my doubts, I'm sorry, I'm a human being, I'm confused right now, will you give me some time to gain some clarity? That is called clear communication, which I'm not seeing that they're doing. I don't think they even know that they need to communicate something to you. This person just doesn't know what to do. They're just confused. They don't know, what should I do next? Should I tell this person? Should I not tell this person? Should I talk to some of the gossip mongers? Is that even a correct thing to do? They're just all over the place. And them being all over the place is creating confusion for you. Does this person want me or not? Does this person trust me or not? Their confusion is causing you confusion. They don't have clarity, and that's why they are not being able to give you clarity. They feel they are hanging somewhere, and they are keeping you hanging because of that. So it's a ripple effect. Whatever happens to one partner, it's easy to say it should not affect the other partner, but it's a ripple effect. You are attached to your partner in a very different kind of way. It's not like siblings and parents, friends. Every relationship, every connection has a different attachment. Whatever happens to your partner, emotional wise, mentally, physically, it affects you. Health wise, it affects you. So you cannot just say, it's my thing, I'll take care of it, don't worry about it. No, it will affect your partner, and their confusion and lack of clarity is now affecting you and this connection. You just want a clear answer, and they're not giving it to you. Do you trust me? Do you want to take this ahead or not? If you don't trust me, end it here. I am getting such a clear energy from you. You are standing up for yourself. You thought this person would stand up for you, but they are just a mess right now. Do you want to be with someone who has a messy energy when it comes to standing up for their partner? Someone who can easily be swayed Their opinions about you, about their partner, can easily be swayed by some gossip mongers. Someone who's not able to stand up to their friends and family for you. What if they turn out wrong? It's fine. Till you get a concrete answer, it's fine if you turn out wrong later, but in that moment when you are in connection with someone, you need to stand up for your partner. That's just how it is. These are unsaid rules. They're not doing that right now. Trust me, they are going to regret this. Why? They are going to see you as a missed opportunity. Because I feel you're going to get so tired, or you have already reached that stage where you're so tired that you're just going to be like, if you cannot make a decision, I'll make a decision on our behalf. If you cannot trust me, stand up for me. If you have your doubts, why are you in this connection? Why are we together? You exiting their life is going to overwhelm them entirely. They are going to see you as a missed opportunity, because eventually they will realize all this has just been gossip. Gossip is just gossip. Sometimes it's not true that it always has a hint of truth. No. Gossip can sometimes just be gossip. They are going to be entirely overwhelmed. If you have already stepped back, this has happened this month. So if you have already stepped back, if you have already given them a clear warning, ultimatum, you are going to be their missed opportunity. For sure. It's not your loss, it's their loss. I really want you to understand that. If you have been feeling, oh, it's my loss, my gossip has affected this. But that was not in your control. You can't control other people and what they are spreading. All you can expect is your partners to stand up for you, and they did not show that for you. They did not show that support for you. And they know it. It's not that they don't know. They know they haven't showed that support to you. They know that they have caused confusion and they have caused this break or this ending. They know it. Because they couldn't make a decision whether to stand up for you or not. It was just choosing between these two things. Not even trying to understand if the gossip was true or a lie. The question was about standing up for your partner or not. So they know, and they're completely overwhelmed by everything that they did and they could not do. You are a missed opportunity for them. They are regretting this heavily. If you have already taken a break, stepped back, ended this, they are regretting heavily. Okay, so this is their energy. They're still confused. They're overwhelmed. They are in regret. Everything altogether is deeply disturbing them now. And just because I'm telling you all this, I don't want you to feel any kind of sympathy or guilt around this more than you should. Okay, basic sympathy for a partner and attached connection is completely normal. But don't let this bring you down or make you feel guilty to go back to them or initiate something, because here they are clearly in the wrong. They need to be the one approaching you with clarity, and then you are the one who's going to decide whether you will give them a chance or not. So the ball is in your court. This is going to be your decision. Now let's get some more clarification cards and understand where is the situation leading up to and what can be the future outcomes. Show me what are they going to show. We have sabotage at the end of the deck. They have sabotaged this connection because they decided to trust other people over you and not stand up for you. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Maybe this is something that they have a pattern around. Maybe they do self-sabotage because things are going too well for them. But there's definitely, again, energy of awareness and regret. It's not that they're doing it not being aware of something. They know what they're doing. We have unworthy, we have regret, we have holding back. I mentioned, right, that they are heavily in regret. They're overwhelmed, they're regret, they're confused. They don't know what to do, right? Because they see you as a missed opportunity, they feel they're unworthy. Whatever good comes in their life, they self-sabotage it it becomes a missed opportunity, and then they go into the victim mindset that I'm not worthy, that's why something doesn't work out for me. But it's not because you're not worthy. That's not a fact, that's a belief they're creating, and because they have that belief that they are not worthy, they end up doing such actions which is subconsciously, because their mind is wired in a way that they are not worthy and something good can never happen. So they end up getting into actions or non-actional behaviors that sabotages something. But it's something that they can truly control. If they are aware of it, they can work on it. They can break these patterns of self-sabotaging and ruining things and waiting for opportunities to ruin something. It's like this gossip came as an opportunity for them to, reaffirm their belief of things not working out for them and being unworthy. So this person is someone who has they have a victim mindset. And there's no fault of yours here in any kind of way. They have a victim mindset. They end up not taking the correct actions. They end up not being aware of their patterns in the moment and working on breaking them. So again, this is going to be your decision. If you want to be with this kind of person for the rest of your life, do you see a long-term commitment here? Do you see a person who's willing to change their ways and break their patterns? If not, again, whatever happens, if you accept them or if you don't accept them, you are going to be the one facing the consequences of your decision. No one else is going to be doing that for you. So your guidance is to make the correct decision, think about yourself, your future, and don't get swayed by romantic talks, but think about the situation logically and practically. As I mentioned, this person is aware of their patterns, holding back. I should have expressed myself better. They didn't express themselves. They didn't stand up for you. They didn't put across their opinions. They didn't take a side. They did nothing. They just silently in their heart started having doubts, and you were able to figure it out that you're saying something else from your mouth, but in your heart you have doubts. So them holding back, them self-sabotaging, them having a victim mindset is all their issues. They have issues. They need to break patterns. They have some kind of situation, disturbance, trauma in their past life regarding feeling unworthy, or things being snatched away from them, or things not working out for them, or things going well, but they start getting this feeling that soon there's going to be a point where things are going to fall apart. They need to work on that. If they're willing to work on that, if you see genuine, authentic changes, you can think of moving this connection ahead. But they need to show it with their actions rather than words. That's your third guidance. Believe their actions, not their words. Do you truly see a change? Do you truly see a supportive partner standing up for them? Do you truly see them working on their patterns? If yes, then this connection can have potential. A healthy connection always has potential, but a connection where one person has a victim mindset hardly becomes pleasant for the other partner, right? So we'll get some more clarification cards before we wrap this reading up and try to understand what can you expect in this connection in the upcoming days. We have 9 of Cups here. As I mentioned, that this connection does have potential if certain things are worked on, certain patterns are broken, and situations can always be fixed. But the person that is involved in the situation should be willing to fix it. Why did we not get 10 of Cups? Because 9 of Cups is when someone is ready to step into the fulfillment. Everything is ready. Just the result is yet to come. So you guys can reach this place where you're ready to enter the fulfillment stage, But before that, a few things need to be fixed. Oh my god, these cards are so beautiful. I was a little pissed off with this reading at the beginning, I won't lie. Because you are such a clear headed person, knowing what you want, and this person is just confused about you and trusting others. Like, why? But this person is coming in with clarity. This person is going to become King of Swords. You see that their sword is a bit tilted. This represents their lack of decision making and action taking in the past. It was a bit haywire. But they are coming in the king energy. It's not even any energy, it's king energy connected to swords. Swords is directly connected to your mindset, thought patterns. And we are just speaking about breaking patterns, which all starts from your thoughts and your mind. Everything is in the mind. The victim mindset, the abundance mindset. Thoughts create emotions, and then that creates a reality. That's what creates your actions. This person is directly targeting their thoughts and mindset because they see you as a star. They see you as a star, and they as I said, right, they're seeing you as a missed opportunity. Whenever will I receive this kind of love? What are the chances I'll get this kind of person again in my life? And I screwed it up. I self-sabotaged it because of my own issues. What's wrong with me? I can't even stand up for my partner. What's wrong with me? This person is coming into some huge awareness, and this person is going to change their mindset because they cannot lose out on the star. You're the star of their life. I feel you're going to reach a place where you will just both agree that they were going through a bad phase and you were the trigger needed. You were sent in their life as a trigger which was needed to break these patterns. You are serving a very high purpose in their life, a higher purpose than you could imagine. You are going to change their life around, because once this mindset changes, there's no stopping them. I feel because of this victim mindset, they have even, they have lost a lot of, missed out on a lot of opportunities. Here we're talking about love, but this could have been career, it could have been a lot of other relationships, social life. Because when you feel unworthy, you feel like you're unworthy of everything, not just love. Like you will never receive anything good. Once this mindset changes, it's going to bring extreme abundance in their life. And they're going to share it with you because you're the star of their life. They can't believe they've screwed this up. There's some heavy change coming here, heavy awareness. As I mentioned, let their actions speak, not their words. This person is going to prove it to you with their actions because they are working on their mindset. You are their star. Remember that. What a beautiful combination of clarification cards. I'm so happy this reading is ending this way. I was not happy with this ending. While I was saying that this connection might end, the ball is in your court to decide if you want to take them back, I was not feeling good. But these are such amazing cards. And you will not believe the last card. We have 4 of Wands. This is a celebration card. A lot of people also see this as a wedding card. Something to celebrate. Moving in together. Coming together to celebrate a connection. Or wedding. It could be anything. But this is going to bring celebration in your life. This change they're working on, because you're the star of their life, you are a missed opportunity. They are not letting you go. They will do anything and everything to bring the changes they need to bring to stop self-sabotaging, to stop seeing themselves as a victim, to stop ruining good things. They're finally understanding no one else is ruining good things for me. Nothing is out there. I'm ruining the good things. And your final card for this reading is celebration. There is going to be celebration in your life. This is going to be like a bad dream. It's going to get over, and you both are going to be stepping into fulfillment. Emotional, physical, spiritual. What a beautiful reading. It started on a different note. It's ending on a different note. I'm so happy for you, pile number 2. Lastly, let's get some zodiac signs, dates and months to narrow down this reading for you. So we have Scorpio and the life path 4. We have Scorpio again and the life path 5. We have Gemini and the life path 11. So this can be your zodiac sign or that person's zodiac sign. We have July, Feb and September. So these 3 months could have some relevant movement or milestone. Keep these timelines in mind. We'll also get a few dates for you and numbers. 1 and 7. So 17 could have some significance, or 71. It could be 1 week, 7 weeks, or 1st of the month or 7th of the month. So pile number 2, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading and you resonated with it. If you did, please let me know in the comment section below at which point of this reading are you and what are you planning to do next. And if you're looking for private energy guidance, all the details are in the video description. You can fill out the Google form, submit your details, and I will get back with your video within 5 to 10 business days. For more such monthly love readings and weekly in-depth Hindi and English readings, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that these readings can reach more people, especially those who are in real need of it. I'll see you in the next weekly reading. Till then, bye.